Welcome to day 2 of our Rehab Your Core program. I am so excited you're here. Let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to move on to all fours. We don't need any equipment today. So again, shoulders stacked over wrists, knees stacked under pelvis. We're going to be breathing on all fours, and we want to be feeling that breath going into our back. So this area here and into the back of our pelvic floor. Go ahead and take 5 breaths here with me. Sometimes people will say, take a full belly breath when they're talking about this. We don't want belly breathing. We want to go all out into our back, ribs, and pelvic floor. Then the excess goes into our belly. One more breath here. Okay. Now we're going to do some sideline breathing. Again, if you want your pillow either for a bolster here or under your head, go right ahead. Go ahead and inhale. Feel it in your back, your pelvic floor. Expand those ribs. Make sure our shoulders are not going up by our ears. One more breath here. Go ahead and switch to the other side with me. Inhale. And make sure we have that space here. Those abs are engaged a little bit. Two more. If you're feeling it difficult to feel it in the back of your pelvic floor, you can kind of bring that leg, that knee forward a little bit. Okay, come on up. Today we are going to be working on pelvic tilts. So a pelvic tilt is tilting your pelvis. So come on down, lay on your back. And what we're going to be focusing on is this movement that is extremely important. A lot of women will tend to clench with the back of their pelvic floor as they tilt. That's not the movement we're going for, and it actually causes more tightness in the back of the pelvic floor and other problems like prolapse, leaking, and just excess tension, tailbone pain, all those sorts of things. So what we actually want to do when we are doing a pelvic tilt is to bring that pelvic floor up and in, and bring it up to the low abs, and use that to help slightly tilt your pelvis. Okay, so let's get started here. We're going to do 5 pelvic tilts here. Go ahead and inhale, exhale, bring that front of the pelvic floor up and in, zip up through those low abs. It's a very slight movement. So exhale or inhale, exhale, tilt that pelvis, inhale, exhale, run that pelvic floor up and in, inhale, release that pelvic floor, exhale, bring that pelvic floor up and in, 2 more, inhale, exhale, last one here, inhale, exhale. Okay, I hope that motion is making a little more sense to you. If not, practice that. Practice that in the morning, at night for 2 minutes. It will help you get that down a little bit at a time. It'll get that muscle mind connection down. Now we're going to do that same movement on all fours. So go ahead and make sure you're not collapsing into those shoulders. push up with those muscles there, the serratus muscles. And we're going to inhale, exhale. Pull up on that front of that pelvic floor, those low abs, to tilt. And inhale, exhale. Bring that pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pelvic floor up and in. Zip up through those low abs. And let that help you tilt your pelvis. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Pull that pelvic floor up and in. Last one here, inhale. And exhale. Pelvic floor, zip up. Use that to help you tilt your pelvis. All right, I hope that makes sense. Again, try that in different positions, see if you can get it figured out with your body. Again, patience with yourself. It might not happen. It might take a few months. That's okay. We're not in a hurry. It's the rest of your life. What have you got to do? All right, so let's go ahead and come back into child's pose. Again, we are blocking that belly with our breath so that our breath can go more into our back. So inhale. Reach with those fingertips. Two more. Last one here. Go ahead and come over onto your back with me. We are going to do a little bit of mobility here. So often our chest is tight, especially if you're breastfeeding a baby or holding a baby all day. So we're gonna do some snow angels. Let's see if you can, not snow angels, floor angels. So bring those forearms to the ground, and we're just gonna come up as high as you can without losing contact with the ground. I'm gonna do 5 of these. This might be kind of difficult depending on your range of motion of your shoulders. I know I have limited range of motion in my shoulders. Something I'm working on. 2 more. Exhale as you reach up. Inhale as you come down. And good work. And now we're going to finish how we're going to finish every one of these workouts, which is 3 deep breaths to just completely relax our pelvic floor and let it go. We don't ever want to hold on to residual tension. You always want to just let that tension go. So take 3 big breaths with me. You can do this in a different position if a different position is better for you. So just inhale. Feel that pelvic floor expand. And naturally recoil. We're not pulling that pelvic floor up and in purposely at all now. We're just inhaling. Feel that pelvic floor expand. 1 more. Okay. Thank you for joining me again today, and we will see you next time.